it's Jennifer from Live, Laugh, Love to Read. So today I'm doing a library book haul, and all the books that I got at the library are by Lisa Wingate. I absolutely love her books, and I've read a bunch of her books, but what I didn't realize was that all of her books belong to series. Who knew? Not me. So the first set I got is the Blue Sky Hill series, which is these books. The first one is A Month of Summer. The second one is The Summer Kitchen. Third one, Dandelion Summer. And the fourth one is Beyond Summer. So we're just going to go through it real fast because we got 3 series to talk about. This one says, sometimes an ordinary summer can bring about an extraordinary change of heart. But changes aren't in Rebecca Macklin's plans when she receives a long-distance call from the Dallas police. Her aging father has repeatedly been found wandering the city streets alone, and his wife has suffered a serious illness and landed in a nursing home. Despite the demands of the busy LA legal practice Rebecca shares with her husband, she must put aside old resentments and return to her childhood home. So that's the first one. And the second one says, sometimes hope springs up in unlikely places. Sandra K. Darden certainly never expects to find it in the little pink house left by her Uncle Poppy. With her adopted son Jake missing thousands of miles away and her family life disintegrating in the comfortable suburban home that once seemed perfect, Sandra feels as if her world has fallen apart. A decaying house in a struggling Dallas neighborhood just adds to her burden. But what begins for Sandra as a simple painting project to help sell the house becomes a secret venture that starts to change everything. Number 2. Number 3. Dandelion Summer. All her life, Epiphany Jones has been tossed like a dandelion seed on the wind. Now with the death of Mrs. Laura, the family friend who took Epi into her home, the 16-year-old must move to Dallas to live with her indifferent mother and stepfather. Trapped in the low-rent area of Blue Sky Hill, Epi doesn't fit in and soon finds herself on the wrong side of the law. Number 3. Number 4, Beyond Summer. And I can't read it because I got it covered up with a sticker. Hate that. Let's see if I can get it. When soon-to-be college student Tam Lambert learns that her family's finances are collapsing, the life she's known is forever changed. Her father, facing prosecution for financial fraud, has fled to Mexico. Their upscale home is in foreclosure. Tam, her high-maintenance stepmother, and 4 preschool siblings have no choice but to move to a tiny house in Blue Sky Hill. So that's the 4th one. I can't wait. That's the one I'm going to read first. Can't wait. And then we've got, I got it on my computer. Let me pull it up. Make sure I call it by its right name, the series. Daily Texas books, which is these 3. And they are Talk of the Town, Word Gets Around, and Never Say Never. That's what these are about. Can anything go right in this tumbleweed town? Her show, American Megastar, is TV's hottest program, but life couldn't be worse for associate producer Mandalay Florentino. She's just arrived in the hayseed town of Daly, Texas, to arrange a surprise reunion concert for hometown finalist Amber Anderson. Only everyone seems to know the secret already. Okay. So it seems like all these books are about Texas, which is fine by me. I'm a Okie, and I've been to Texas, I can't even tell you how many times. My husband's from Texas, so we go there a lot. Second one, Word Gets Around. Lauren Eldridge thought she'd wipe the dust of Daly, Texas off her boots forever. Screenwriter Nate Heath thought he was out of second chances. Life's never that predictable, though. Cajoled by her father, Lauren is back in town helping train a skittish race horse set to star in a Hollywood film. But the handsome screenwriter gives her more trouble than the horse. And Nate is realizing there's a spark of magic in the project and in the eyes of the girl who's so good with horses. Daily, Texas has a way of offering hope, healing, and a little romance. Number 3, Never Say Never. Kai Miller floats through life like driftwood tossed by waves. She's never put down roots, and she doesn't plan to. Donetta Bradford has never left her hometown of Daly, Texas, but as her marriage flounders, her life starts to feel too small. When the arrival of a hurricane cancels Donetta's cruise at the last minute and throws the two women together, Donetta leads Kai and a group of evacuees back to Daly, Texas. Okay, so there's that one. And then, bear with me, I gotta move stuff around here to get to the other one. Of course, I'm gonna bump the tripod. This one is, and then of course there's a train. We're just gonna go with it, guys. We're gonna go with it. Let's see. This one is Moses Lake Books. So Moses Lake, Larkspur Cove, Blue Moon Bay, Firefly Island, and Wildwood Creek. Don't you love the covers of her books? I do. Just ignore the train. It's all time here. We're in our home base right now and it's train galore. Let's see. Moses Lake was a constant place on the surface, but you can't always tell by looking what might be brewing underneath. After surviving the worst year of her life, Andrea Henderson moves home to sleepy little Moses Lake, Texas, to recover her shattered faith and build a new life for herself and her son. Game warden Mark McClendon finds himself in Moses Lake with a different reason, to forget a tragedy for which he can't forgive himself. But when a mysterious little girl is suddenly seen with the town recluse, these two unlikely allies are drawn together in a search for her identity. Ooh. Blue Moon Bay. For Seattle architect Heather Hampton, a trip back to tiny Moses Lake, Texas is hardly in the plan. Yet, because a promotion hinges on the sale of the family farmland, Heather heads to the last place she ever wanted to go. She's determined to return home, sign contract in hand the next day. Firefly Island. Let's see. Sorry. Today is very windy here in Oklahoma, and I have asthma, so that makes my asthma a lot worse. Let's see. Mallory Hale's life quickly veers off course when she falls hopelessly in love. After a whirlwind romance, Mallory finds herself leaving the bustle and action of Capitol Hill for the remote town of Moses Lake, Texas, with husband, stepson, and a U-Haul in tow. A sweet mishap-filled journey into marriage, motherhood, and ranch living ensues. I think that sounds good too. Wildwood Creek. Oh, look at that cover. I love her hair. So cute. Allie Kirkland has always heard the call of her father's unfinished destiny. When she's offered a production assistant's job on a docudrama filming in the hills near Moses Lake, Texas, the dream of following in her director father's footsteps suddenly seems within reach. The reenactment of the legendary frontier settlement of Wildwood is a first step into the film industry. Summer on set in the wilderness is a small price to pay for a dream. So those are what I got. And she does have some other series. Let's see. Carolina Chronicles. And then Tending Roses is another one. And Texas Hill Country. And I can't find any of those between the libraries that I belong to and then Kindle Unlimited. And I don't buy books anymore, so might not get to read that one. But all the other ones seem to be pretty available to me. So I'm going to be making my way through it. And the first I'm going to do is the Blue Sky Hill. That's the first series I'm going to read. Also, while I got you here, I got to show you my new haircut. Because about an hour ago, so I actually was trying to grow my hair out for the last 3 months. And yeah, wasn't loving it. But this is super cute and I love it. And my husband calls it sassy. He's like, oh, Miss Sassy's back. Yeah. So, I'm loving it. That's all I got, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And while you're here, yeah, like and subscribe. Don't forget to check back for more book videos coming up soon. Thanks, friends. I'll see you next time.